Hello and welcome to Skydda Knights, and this is the second episode of the SSP. If you haven't seen the first episode, I highly recommend you go watch it. But regardless of where you are, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the second episode of SSP. Just a little recap. Our intrepid adventurers last time don't know where they are. They're in a mysterious tunnel. They're facing symptoms of amnesia. The entire crew of the ship is, in fact. And they were sent down to the surface to collect the debris that is left in the tunnel. The characters then brought on a teaser attack. They got back to the shuttle after sustaining some injuries and are now trying to fly back to the mothership. So without further ado, let's jump back into the SSP. Okay, we last left off with the crew had just gotten back in the shuttlecraft after Jacob suffered 2 medium injuries and Cyrus suffered a level 1 minor injury. And you jump back onto the shuttlecraft. And Ensign Bacter is trying her best to fly it back, but the teasers, as they are commonly known as, are very much impeding visibility and all that. So she's begging someone, please take the controls, please.
All right, I go up to, what is it, Bacter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I say, I'll take over here, take over from here, Bacter. Let me have those controls.
All right. If you take the controls, she jumps out of the way. Give me a pilot check, challenge level 3.
Okay. That's a 1.
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
You do not know how to fly. Do you have skills in that, in pilot?
I do.
You do? Okay, so you do know how to fly, but you've never flown through a swarm of teasers. So, we are flying... You're trying to fly back, but you've never flown through a swarm of teasers before.
Right.
So you're lost, almost. It's like having cloudy scanners and everything. You don't know where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Or how to even dock this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you're just, like, flying about. You think you're heading in the right direction, but it's going to take longer at this rate. And the ship is being eaten alive.
Okay.
It's the little teasers are chomping on the wings and stuff like that.
Does this ship have any weapons? Or is it literally just a shuttle?
I will roll Destiny roll.
Okay.
That's on an edge. 9. Just because it's on the bad side of 10,
Yeah.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Does it have a grappling hook? You know, a little...
Yeah.
Oh, man. Nat 20.
Nice.
Does have a perfectly functioning grappling hook.
You have a makeshift harpoon. I'm unconscious.
You basically are, aren't you?
2 medium injuries. Yeah, you're not feeling hot. You're awake though. You're conscious.
Can I see the mothership in the distance? Am I close enough to see it?
Roll me perception.
You
If you're doing full video or visual out the window, it's perception. But if you're just trying to find it on the scanners, then that'd be some kind of computer use check.
I'll go visual.
Okay. Challenge must be high.
What's the challenge on?
Challenge level, I'm gonna say like 4.
It's a 3.
It's a 3. You can't see the docking bay, but you see you're getting close to the ship.
Okay. I'd like to. I know I didn't roll very well on my first ride pilot, but I still would like to try and make some evasive maneuvers to try and get these things off me.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me another pilot check. I'm gonna run and get my cheat sheet.
Oh, come
No, I got it.
Yeah. You're unconscious.
I know I'm unconscious, but you know what? Well, no, I'm conscious. I can't speak.
You're
though.
just not.
You're conscious. Yeah,
You're just not feeling very well.
You're bleeding. You are actively bleeding. You're not bleeding out, but you're not feeling well.
Yeah.
So you could assist because you're an accomplished pilot as well.
I am a pilot. Well, I'm not an accomplished pilot. But
You're an experienced pilot of some sort, trained.
I think an assist would be good here.
Yes. All right, I stumble on over. I stumble on over, and I take the controls.
take your side of the controls. It's going to be challenge level 3.
Challenge level 3. I get 5 dice.
Alright.
Alright. Bleeding, crappy mood.
Actually,
Crack
what skills do we have? Because I can't give you a... Because this is more audible. Give me a theoretical physics check.
Still 5.
Still 5? That's fine. But now you can actually... You won't be hindered by your injuries. Because if you were trying to pilot, your injuries would hinder you. And you'd have like the negative... Was it 4? But if it's just intellectual, your physicality won't be hindered.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm an intellectual telling someone how to do their job in space.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I call this the Wesley Crusher maneuver. Two successes, 3 fails.
Oh, that's a negative
It's a
1.
-1, and I was at 2.
No. You are not finding your way back.
No, not. Okay.
You still see the broadside of the ship.
Oh, so I can hit the broadside of a ship.
Yeah, you could just ram into the ship and hope for the best.
I feel like
Thanks.
I feel like Grogu in the Razor Crest.
Yes,
Just
yes,
really
yes.
unhelpful. Just really unhelpful in the middle of like space combat.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
So, what we're looking at, the two, Ensign Kidd and Ensign Bacter
Yes.
are behind you, and they're trying to radio to the ship to get through to maybe even call for help.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Yeah, mayday, mayday, mayday.
Yeah.
And you hear comm chatter, but that's also being interfered with the teasers.
Sure.
What would you like to do? Try now. You could try helping radio to the mothership. Maybe they could send another shuttle.
What are Ensign Kidd and Bacter saying?
Yeah,
right.
Definitely
Show the mothership.
Definitely Bacter is doing that because this is her first time on this duty.
Yeah.
And it's fucked. So she's lost it.
Okay.
Kidd is much more experienced, even though she is an ensign.
Mhm.
She's a very hardy woman and can handle herself.
Okay.
So she's keeping a calm head and is just trying to get communication back up with the ship. But she's not a communications officer, so...
Okay. Okay. Jacob, I know you're not feeling amazing, but is there any way you can help Ensign Bacta or Ensign Kidd here try to get the communications up?
All right. Ensign Bacter is comms, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know exactly how I'm going to do this.
Okay.
I turn to Ensign Bacter. I have 2 medium injuries. So, spit out a little blood. Ensign Bacter,
Yes.
get the comms back online.
We're gonna die.
See what I did there? You asked. You asked.
But we're gonna
Jacob.
die. We're gonna get eaten
Jacob.
by teasers.
All right, Ensign Bacta. I know things are looking a little bleak right now, but trust me, we're gonna be able to find a way out of this. I know we're gonna be able to find a way out of this. Let me see what I can do with the comms system here. What do you want me to roll? And try and at least try and get through to the mothership to radio Mayday.
Yes.
I'm trying to do.
What are your vocations in?
I put security officer.
Security officer. What skills did you put under there?
I was thinking intelligence.
Okay. Or I mean, not the attribute, but did you put any skills under your
I
vocation?
wasn't sure what to put.
Okay. You could have put like a combat or like a gun, not phaser, but your blaster, or.
Well, I was thinking something like tactical.
Okay. Like battle tactics.
Yeah, knowledge check.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you could put that under there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another
Assign a
argument.
skill in there.
I can appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would actually come in handy with this.
Okay.
With piloting that.
Mm-hmm.
You could roll battle tactics.
Okay.
But Jacob,
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to try to persuade Ensign
Yes.
Baxter out of this? Okay, roll me a persuasion check, and it's gonna be against her freak out. Just be her perception.
Oh, freak out.
Second.
Freak out.
Free couch? Where?
Right there.
Right next to us,
Like gasp.
in our living room.
2.
2. Roll. We're gonna roll that again because she also rolled a 2.
Ooh.
I'm just a crappy scientist having a bad day.
Yeah, right?
Episode
Must be a Monday.
Episode 1, I have a grenade. Watch this. Episode 2 is just me vomiting blood. In the...
For science.
So what
Science,
do you do
bitch.
for you non-sci-fi fans? As this car chase is going on, I'm vomiting blood in the back of the van. One.
Oh, she got 2.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Outlook not like I rolled 4 failures and then the success. It was just outlook not so good. Why do I bother to roll this?
How do you try to persuade her? You just like telling her to do something, or
Just you need to. Our lives depend on it. Blah.
she is like out of her. She's probably buckled into her chair, but she's like pulling at her seatbelt. It's like, oh, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
I didn't want to die this way. I wanted to see the end of the tunnel. And
Ambitious.
yeah.
Ambitious. Wow.
And you,
Yes.
Enderman.
And me.
Who was I?
Anderson.
Enderman.
Who was I?
Enderman? We're playing Minecraft?
Who was I arguing with last episode? Was it which of the ensigns?
It was Bacter.
Oh, it was Bacter. Okay. So how come Bacter had no ambition, and then all of a sudden there is an ambition just to see the tunnel? Just wow. Okay. Nothing like facing death to realize I didn't see New York City. I didn't see. I never made love in Paris. No. Wow. So excellent characterization.
Oh,
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you.
What would you like me to roll, sir?
What are you trying to do again?
Trying to raise the mothership just for a mayday.
Yes, of course.
Just for a distress call.
The SSP.
All right.
SSP.
I will say,
Yes, sir.
Intelligence. I'm gonna say general knowledge because you don't have any tech skills, so you'd just be using your general knowledge to. Or you could use you're trained security officer. I'll let you use security officer if you want.
Yeah, but general knowledge is higher.
It's higher. Okay, then you use that then. Sure.
4. No, 3. 3 through 3.
Okay, I'd say that's enough.
Okay.
You're able to through both like not spinning out of control, but flying manically around these teasers.
Mm-hmm.
You shake some of them off to where you're able to get a signal through the mothership.
Okay.
And they're like, "Come in, Shuttlecraft 1. Come in, Shuttlecraft 1."
Yeah, this is Shuttlecraft 1. We got a bit of a situation here. We've attracted the attention of some teasers, and we need some help getting back into the dock.
Right. We'll send Shuttlecraft 2 to come collect you.
Come quickly.
And you've succeeded in contacting them, so you, on your scanners, you're able to see another shuttlecraft come out to you and use their grappling hook to grab onto you, and they pull you back into the shuttle bay, and which does have a field on it, so when you fly in, all of the teasers are either killed on the field, or they are just pushed off and retreat back into the void.
That gives me an idea for a weapon.
Okay.
In the tunnel,
Yes.
the remaining swarm of teasers
Yes.
fly the other way down the tunnel, the way you were not heading.
So they're heading. So if we were say this is the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we came down in the shuttle here, and going this way.
Yep.
They go that way.
Yep. If you're heading forwards down the tunnel, they went backwards down the tunnel.
Ew, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
the way you came.
As I was going to say, that's how we came.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still
Can I-
convinced. Sorry.
Can I just watch them go for a little ways until they're out of sight?
Yeah, you can watch it. Like, you can try looking out the force field docking bay for a little bit until they're out of sight, and then you can see them on the scanners just kind of go down the tunnel.
Are they doing anything special, or is flying all the way
Just
down?
swarming, yeah, just...
Okay.
I wish we had captured one.
Is there any injured?
I
Give me that destiny roll.
Give me that
Mustard.
destiny roll.
Give me that destiny roll, buddy.
I wish we could capture one because
4. I'm gonna say
No.
ones that did come in through that force field were just like,
Blown apart.
yeah.
Okay.
okay.
There's definitely probably some blood or something.
I need a live one for my experiment.
Okay.
The blood, I don't think will.
Well, see, I was going to say on a 4, I don't think we'll have the parts I was looking for, because I was wondering maybe the mother chip or something like that.
I'm
The motherboard,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still convinced we're in a digestive system or a blood vein or something.
I have my theory, but I'm not saying anything until the end.
Okay. I mean, it's just what you wrote down, and the audience, I'm also interested
Like,
in your theories in the
I'm-
comments.
Yeah, right. Yes,
I'm
please.
glad-
Yes, please.
I'm playing a scientist, so no, I'm trying to. So I
Are
want
you-
to say
are you
things
being
out loud
Jacob?
at the very so at the very least I have some peer review.
No, yeah, I also, me personally, I just don't want to. I just want to have more.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
more
there's an
clues.
element of
Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah, there's that
Yeah,
too.
but-
Yeah, I also want to play it through for the audience.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
yeah.
But yeah, what's all the hullabaloo in the hangar? I'm
Let's
sure
see.
there's some.
Jacob, so keep looking at your names.
Yeah. we should get a name tag.
There should be name tags at a game table.
That
just-
would be amazing.
that you could just erasable and just fill out, so the DM can just see whose people's names are, especially for one shots. Hold on.
Hold on, buddy.
Excellent. Okay, so Jacob, you are being dragged. If you're complying, you're being taken to medbay for your
Yes.
injuries.
Why would I not? I'm injured. Why would I not want to feel better?
Your scientific curiosity may be keeping you here.
Oh,
But-
it was horrible.
Okay, so what's the doctor's name? Dr. Celia White, who's chief medical officer. She shows up and puts you on a stretcher and is pulling you back to medbay. Another few medical officers ask, do you need help, Anderson, in medbay?
I just got one of them chomped down on my leg pretty good, but I'll just walk it off. I think I'll be okay.
Oh, if you insist, but we'll attend to.
Nay, come to medbay. We don't know what's in their fangs. They could have venom. Have you seen Venom with Tom Hardy? That's not something. That's not a narrative I want to live in.
It's not
Come
promising.
to medbay.
Has anybody ever been bit by one of these before?
Not that we've been able to look at the aftermath.
All right. Well, I guess I'll come for your little experiments here, so you can, see what's going on with my internal organs and whatnot.
Yes, that'd be much appreciated. Much appreciated.
So I limp on down to medbay.
And as you go, the other two, Ensign Bacter and Ensign Kidd, are explaining to the senior officers what was happening down there. And I have name tags now. Perfect. Anderson,
Yay!
Cyrus, and Jacob.
They will be posted somewhere.
Yes.
For all to enjoy.
Okay, so you make your way down to the med bay.
Yes.
After being there a while, being looked at, having your vitals taken, blood work done,
All that jazz.
and all that
I
jazz.
don't think there's jazz in medicine, Wayne. I'm not a doctor.
You never know.
I have a theater degree.
I'm not.
I could pretend to know about
I don't
medicine.
have the patience.
Hey!
Okay, so you're both healed up.
Yes.
There's a basically Medigel type stuff. They call the nickname for it is blue goop.
Blue goop.
Blue
I
goop.
love it.
That's not a nickname. That
Wait.
sounds more like a literal description.
It is.
BLOO goop.
Oh, we could.
Blue goop.
You just call it blue goo. So what's her name? Dr. Celia White. Dr. White is a little peeved that she had to waste. She wasted quite a bit of blue goo on you, Jacob. I think 2 servings. Yeah, one serving of blue goo gets rid of an injury level. So she had to use 4. She would have to use 4 on you. Yeah.
Damn.
And she only used 1 on you, Cyrus. So, but you're in medbay. You're healing up. You got your.
Before they healed me up, did they get a chance to run some tests on the bite mark?
They did take blood work at your request. Was I assuming you were requesting that?
Yes, obviously.
Okay. So Dr. White comes in and she's like, "Well, you're all checked out. We're analyzing your blood work now and seeing if we could pick anything up off of the teasers, which why would we do that? But we're doing it for you. We're doing it for you." So, other news, Captain Collins wants to see you. For just as to hear your report of the incident that happened on the surface of the tunnel. Whenever you're free, but
Well,
I would go soon.
Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense after we almost blew up part of the tunnel there and we had the teasers chasing us. But, Doc, I can't help but notice that you're kind of questioning why we're having you test the teasers.
Oh yes, I wouldn't have done that.
No, it never occurred to you.
Yeah, might we be asking you why?
But you're a doctor. By very definition, you're a scientist with a specialty.
Yes.
And this never occurred to you.
I mean, in my youth, I assume I've had more curiosity, but I heal those who are injured now, and we get to the end of the tunnel, and that's what we're aiming for, but I don't need to...
A doctor that doesn't commit to research. Valid research. Research that can prove beneficial to the people around them.
Yes? No? So you get the feeling from this doctor after you talk for a while that she is only interested in keeping the status quo. If she had any curiosity for research, it's gone.
Okay.
She's like, if feelings aren't feeling well, I give them their aspirin, I patch them up, I send them on their way, they can go keep doing their job. The end.
Okay.
And anything extra than that wastes energy on the ship, which is it's in small supply.
Okay. Well, Doc, thanks for the blue goo and for getting us all healed up. Let us know once we get those test results back. We're really curious to see what's going on in there. Yeah, I know you might not be, but the two of us are. We'd like to know what's going on with the teasers. So.
Yes. However you feel, whatever you want. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, should be ready momentarily if you'd like to wait for it.
Well, Jacob, I know the captain's waiting for us, but what do you say we stick around and wait until those test results are ready?
Oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to concur, Ruby. Oh dear. And
do you concur, Doctor?
No, I'm at a loss why the captain of this ship. Yeah. We were told to see the captain of the ship basically at our leisure.
Just at our leisure.
Imagine,
like what?
I'm picturing report to Captain Picard. When you feel like it.
No,
when you feel like it.
Just Weston, if you please would come down to the principal's office at your earliest convenience.
Yeah.
General Patton wants to see you. Whatever.
She's tired.
He can go either way. What are you doing?
Yeah. Okay.
Discipline's really broken down. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. So.
All right. So
you get your blood work back.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
The blood results that nobody wanted to order. Yes. Thank you, Doctor. It's really hard not to go New York. I don't want to go New York.
I'm glad Brooklyn survived.
You're trying to go. You're trying to go gritty with it.
They're just trying to go gritty. Yeah.
Gritty.
Trying
Okay.
to go grit.
Yeah.
It's a Martian accent.
Right, but like just my default is to go gritty, which means New York.
Yeah.
That's my default.
You gotta put a gravel. Like, yeah, we're gonna go do that.
Yeah.
Not
Like Jazza doing a gritty voice.
Oh, okay.
being pro.
Just say the
Yeah.
following. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but I have a particular set of skills. That's how it works.
All right. No, for that I could even go Irish if I wanted to.
Oh,
It'd
yeah.
be like really like Neo.
I have a particular. But your accent. I have a particular set of skills.
Particular set of skills.
I have a particular set of skills.
All right.
333 to be specific.
Okay, so you get the blood work back. Doctor's reading it off to you, and hands you both copies on like tablets, basically.
Okay, I was about to say waste paper.
Yeah.
Right.
She has a little tablet. She's like, oh yes, I would call it venom, but the saliva of the teasers appears to be corrosive. If you had sustained any longer lasting bites, where it really would have been able to suck into you, it would have started corroding your flesh. Wow, this is nasty. Glad I didn't look at it before.
Sorry. But
That's the last thing you
what
should
did you say?
think. Doctor.
Yes.
Yeah, I realize we're all suffering for the effects of amnesia. Do you remember where you trained? At the very least, you have like flashes,
Roll.
images. Do you keep medical textbooks on hand?
She's.
Do you remember your Hippocratic oath?
We'll say that. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the challenge level 5. She's like, I try to remember as much as I can every day, but I remember I trained at university with my classmates. I don't remember what school it was, but I remember being maybe at the top of my class. I remember having good grades and being an astute youngster, yes, in school, and then being assigned to this very important assignment, that the known world was at stake, that only us could help it. But besides that, now it is all haze. Textbooks, you say. Our databanks are running low, as you know. Energy is depleting the memory banks.
Do you make backups on an external hard drive, perhaps?
We have not been, no. I have my own personal record, medical textbooks and stuff, such, if you'd like to peruse them.
So, wait a second. So, since episode 1, we don't keep backups of our data in a totally separate place.
It's all been depleting, like the whole. It's almost as if to what's the word? To catch you up, re-inform you. We don't know why our data from our memory banks is being depleted, but you can see it just on the wall. Just energy is being sapped out of us.
But we don't have contingent. Are you? I don't. Forgive me. I do not remember. But you're telling me we never had contingencies for this kind of thing.
We most likely at one point did, but they again just sucked dry of information. If we had external drives, they were empty within a month.
I turn to the camera, break my accent, and say, "Humanity leaving the caves was a mistake." Thank you for your time, Doctor.
Of course. Anything else I can help you with?
I guess, was there anything else on the blood work that seemed out of the ordinary?
No, just these teasers are incredibly corrosive. Look, good thing we got you to blue goo as soon as we did. Otherwise, you may have lost that leg and ribs. But yes, I am glad I have not looked. This is haunting.
Where, do you know where the captain is waiting for us, by chance?
In his ready room on off the bridge.
What was a her?
My apologies. I am forgetful. We all are. It is a her, of course. Captain Sigma Collin.
Sigma Collin.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
In a ready room, correct? Of sorts.
Yes. And I rolled a destiny die earlier for you, Jacob. That as a science officer, you do have access to the labs if you want to analyze on your own time.
I'd like to do the captain thing first. Okay, I have an idea.
Okay.
I don't like this idea.
What is your idea?
You get the sense there's a conspiracy of sorts. Well, maybe not a conspiracy, but information is
It's
being
definitely there.
suppressed.
It's definitely there, yes.
There's two of us
Okay.
and one captain.
And one captain. Oh God! Oh no!
I'm not saying we should do this, but at this
Right.
point, I'm so frustrated. I just want to shake the captain.
Okay.
Just,
I hear.
what
you.
are you hiding?
I hear you.
Yeah.
hear you. Where's my family?
Where are the other drunks going? I'm in the wrong movie.
Where's Rachel? Arrgh!
Yeah, no, just already.
Okay, I hear you, but we are out of blaster charges, and we have no.
I took 6 extra rounds.
You did take 6 extra rounds, but if I remember correctly from part 1, I spent all my 6.
Yes, you can go to the armory and get more.
Could.
That would be suspicious.
Exactly. Going to the army before me with the captain. Just roll up and be like, "Hey, I'm with the captain. Can I get some more charges, please?"
I'm picturing Homer Simpson applying for a gun. Oh, but there's a 10-day waiting period. 10 days. I'm mad now.
That's it exactly. But no, I hear you, but I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I say we go meet with El Capitan.
Very well. You make your way to the bridge.
I'm gonna act on my phobia now.
Where you're met with the bridge crew.
Oh, when does our shift start, by the way? Is there a timer for our shift?
2 hours. You have a period for your lunch. You can go to the meal hall and get your lunch, and then you can go see. You have a little more time to see the captain.
Sure,
but yeah,
sure.
you have
Okay.
the morning shift, which is the debris. Then you go have your meal. Then you go do your afternoon shift.
I really want to get seeing the captain out of the way.
Well, yeah. And how long are each shift? How long is each shift?
Say 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
But it ended sooner today, which is you usually have like a 1 hour break.
Obviously.
Yeah, you're probably down there maybe an hour.
Wow, damn. Okay. All right.
All right. So you make your way to the captain's the bridge. You're greeted by the bridge staff. You recognize familiar faces such as Commander Barrett, first officer. She's a very brash young woman. Who else is here? Lieutenant Bill Duck.
Why?
He's a security officer.
Because Duck Bill.
You seem trustworthy. What's your name? Ensign Hugh Mann, sir. Well, Ensign Hugh Mann, I like the cut of your jib. Because I'm writing in my notes and I started to write Duck Bill. And
Lieutenant Bill Duck.
There's Bill Duck.
This is a pre-written module by me, so I don't know what you want me to do.
and what is his job?
He is Chief Security Officer.
Oh shit, it's my boss.
Yeah.
Oh no. I report to Bill Duck.
Yeah.
Bill Duck!
I'm picturing you giving like a solemn report, and then the camera cuts away, and then it's just like a duck sitting on a desk, just kind of like walking around. Like, you know when you put like a bird on like a surface and it just kind of wanders around for like a commercial? Where am I? Why am I selling insurance?
I can't.
Why am I?
I can't.
Why am I not selling insurance, Wayne?
Okay.
Okay.
Who else is there?
Who else is there?
You see.
Oh dear.
Chief Engineering Officer Scott Endo.
Nice.
Yeah. and that's most of the bridge stuff. And there's some ensigns around too, but you haven't met all of them. Or you've seen them around, obviously. But and everyone kind of gives you a cold shoulder when you walk in there. You're greeted by senior officer. You're greeted by Commander Barrett, who's ushering you into the ready room with the captain. But everyone else is they've heard the report. It's going around by now, and everyone is giving you a little bit of a cold shoulder. You're sensing.
Okay.
And it didn't occur to anyone what were inside. What is the material? What is this slime we are removing? Why is this tube we are in organic?
I think you mentioned it earlier there, Jacob. It just seems to be some kind of a blind faith system,
And you willingly participate. We willingly participate. I don't think anyone here has amnesia at all.
Are you whispering this to each other?
No.
Okay, you're just having.
Okay, I'm whispering this.
I might have been whispering, but if he's just going off the cuff,
No,
I'm
okay.
just I don't know this guy.
We sleep together in the same room. You know what I mean?
Hey, we never established that.
We were on the same ship. We sleep in the same room.
Hey.
We're never.
And they were roommates.
They were roommates. But no, I'm obviously I'm whispering this. But do you know those angry loud whispers?
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So a blind faith system that we all willingly participate in, my good chum.
Oh,
consider.
dear. Okay.
And you willingly say it out loud and you don't question it. I don't think anyone has amnesia at all. I think I think this ship's coated with lead paint or something, and we're all huffing it.
Jacob, trust me. I'm really starting to see there's something going on here.
Thank you.
I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm with you to find out what it is and what's going on here.
Okay, yes.
Maybe we can do something with the captain where we can try and figure something out.
Alright, we've seen the captain.
We are seeing the captain. I don't know what's going to happen, but maybe we can try and
Neither do I.
get some information.
I'm prepared to defend my position. Will you defend me, chum?
It's hard to start the conversation.
Hey, wait.
Hey, bud.
Smolder.
Commander Barrett.
Smolder.
Commander Barrett interjects, and she's like, "If you're done having your little lovers' quarrel, the captain's been waiting for you." And she escorts you in.
And we walk in.
And she's a very fit woman, very brash.
How is the ready room laid out by chance?
Very simple. It's just the captain has a desk, 2 chairs on your side of it, and then she has her side. But it's very open and welcoming.
Okay.
I would like to do the Riker maneuver as I sit down.
Very well. Roll me.
You're making me roll for that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, roll for that shit. Come on.
Roll either persuasion or acrobatics.
Persuasion?
If you're trying to impress, or are you trying to intimidate?
Ooh.
I'm trying to come off as confident. I'm trying to walk off my injury.
Okay, give me your persuasion then. Yeah. Challenge level. I'll roll her perception.
3 out of 5.
Okay.
I rolled reasonably well. Not great, but
okay. The captain's sitting up in her chair. She's an old woman. How can I paint a picture? She looks like the nicest grandma. You can see she's tired. She has bags under her eyes, but she's probably in human standards early 60s, but a really healthy early 60s.
Don't know why, but I immediately pictured the the Agent of Death from Beetlejuice.
Oh, okay, yeah. Who's the woman from Hot in Cleveland? Not Betty White, but her friend who has the really sweet, high-pitched voice.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about, but I can never remember her name.
Yeah. She's like, "Ooh, hey, hi, honey."
Yeah.
Yeah. A little younger than that.
I hate it.
Yeah.
But it works. It works.
Yeah. So she looks at the both of you. She's like, "Please sit down."
hello.
So, what happened? And please, be honest with me. You can tell me anything, and be warned, Jacob. You have a phobia of parental figures.
I know.
And she saw right through your Riker maneuver. And
I figured as much.
She got a 4 out of 6 to beat you. So she saw right through that, and she's just like a mother looking at her son who just misbehaved, and she's like,
Like, did I misbehave, or am I the son that said I'm majoring in macaroni art?
You misbehaved. You went against orders.
So just sort of
She's not mad. She's disappointed.
That's just a mom talk for mad.
Mm-hmm. So how you react with this phobia, I don't know if you're gonna be scared or just like super defensive when someone tries to be parental. I'll leave that to you. But it causes a reaction when someone is parental and around you.
May I be blunt, Captain?
Of course.
You intimidate me very much, as you probably should, all things considered.
Well, I try to have that effect on my crew. I try to have a not an intimidating, but
authoritative.
Authoritative. Yes, thank you, son. With my crew, I want to be their friend, but also their commander. And that's a balance we have to
you
keep together.
Why am I getting umbrage?
A nice one.
You are
that actress. That's actually the perfect actress.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. Imelda's talking.
Yep. Okay.
No, you very much are most loyal defender, and you have to know when to crack the whip and when to ease the reins. No, yes, I understand. So, as I if I may break protocol, shit scared of you, I would like to let me offer my candor, and I hope you go into this with an open mind.
Of course. I will please hear you out.
It has weighed heavily on me of late. The effects of widespread amnesia. We seem to be in an organic tunnel in space. These things are not naturally here. So naturally, I as a scientist, I wondered, where are we in the grand scheme of things? Are we in a large organism? What are we doing this for? Did we come here to hide? Did we have a purpose we have forgotten? Is there an end to the tunnel? If we are not stuck, why do we not just go to the end? Why are there empty bunks? If we are running out of power and we are not stuck, why have we not returned? Why do we not have the simplest of backups, emergency supplies, things essential to long durations in space? We do not have external hard drives. Everything is networked together. We are low on materials. Our own shuttlecraft don't have the necessary survival gear. Little things. Little things. And if we have so little power, how come my own room isn't even a bunk room? It's set up like a La Quinta Inn. with hotel coffee. We shouldn't be drinking with coffee.
Well,
Captain Colin, if I may interject here as well, there have been some...
And if I may say, what were they? The teasers. Organic material. If we are in some sort of large creature, living or dead, is it a parasite? Why have we not analyzed them? We only found out today that their saliva is corrosive to organic material. We may have discovered this at some point, but why haven't we written this down? We have other means of communications and record keeping. Surely, with such a large staff still on hand, we have no one doing clerical work? What is going on?
Captain Colin, Jacob here has, excuse me, reinforced some of my points here, especially about the teasers. But I also have to make a point about the doctor that was here that saw us earlier. She did not seem to be taking any part to her Hippocratic oath with helping anybody in need and doing anything to try and figure out
the
what
Hippocratic oath is to do no harm. You don't have to have good bedside.
Whatever it is.
I know what you mean.
Whatever, even though I have 2 parents in the medical profession, whatever it is, y'all know what I mean.
Yeah. You remember your parents? That's impressive.
Twist the captain to my
mom. No, but the doctor, she doesn't seem to want to be helping anybody. Because she had no interest in trying to figure out what these teasers were and what they actually were doing to us or to anybody they would come in contact with. That's suspicious on my part.
Of course, I understand your concerns. I understand. I want you to be completely... I understand your plight and your concerns and your worries. But let me be rest assured. We have done and are doing everything in our power to make both our crew and our mission as successful as possible.
Now that brings up another point here, Captain Cullen. What exactly is our mission?
Well, as you are on debris crew, you should know our mission is to clear the tunnel of debris and get to the end.
I'm hearing you, but why? Why are we in this tunnel? Why are we clearing this debris to get to the other side? What are we doing here?
Well, I'm sure you both are aware. We are all suffering of the amnesia. Unfortunately, we don't remember. But as you pointed out, then why wouldn't we turn back? Well, we don't know how long we've been here. Our only hope is to getting to the other side. But we do know, we do remember that it was of the utmost importance that our mission be a success.
Captain?
Yes.
Naval tradition dictates. We receive our orders in writing. Going back centuries to wooden sailing ships. Where are those orders?
She gets up. She walks over to a filing cabinet of sorts. It's very it's futuristic. It's a starship filing cabinet.
Floating filing cabinet. Yeah. Whoa.
It's got smooth edges and stuff.
No
she opens
orders.
it. It's empty. She's like, what orders we may have received? This is what's left. Everything is depleting. It's as if something beyond our control is sucking us dry. That's why our memories are going away. Even things are just corroding away from us. Like you mentioned about the teasers. Yes. We are trying to make you and you as comfortable as possible and the mission as successful as possible.
Do you know how long we've been here? Do you have a chronometer on board? Of any sort of metric of keeping time?
Destiny roll. A 5.
I don't know.
There was once a functioning chronometer. It turned off at... It turned off at 6 months. It's been longer than 6 months. That's all we know.
Do we have technical data of this spacecraft? What's the recommended deep space duration?
Recommended deep space duration without making port.
Without resupply, yes.
Is, under normal circumstances, 2 years. But these are not normal circumstances now, are they?
It's actually lower than I thought.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we're a small freighter of now it's 500 complement, usually an 800 complement. But we're a small freighter shipper, supply ship. We do know, I will share this with you to ease your mind. We do have reports of our long-range sensors that we do put into operation once every few days, that we are getting close to the end. Only about one more turn is left. Or turn in the tunnel is left. We are close. for the teasers that have corrosive, we've put off research, as you've been able to tell with our good doctor. She cared for your injuries, did she not?
Yes.
Yes.
She did.
And that is what we must prioritize, the comfort of the crew. Can we research every little danger? Well, we've had to put that on the back burner of our priorities because, well, for one, getting samples is dangerous, as the two of you, I'm sure, are aware of. And it wastes energy, which wastes our resources, and so on and so forth. But speaking of the teaser and what happened this morning, you went against orders. Not you, Anderson. Jacob. You went against orders, and you did some research. I don't blame you. Our scientific curiosity, I understand, is oh so tempting. But we have orders in place for reasons. Explosions can summon the teasers. Thank you. Can summon the teasers, which can put us all at risk. And I don't want to lose any of you. You're all very, very important to me.
Who do we work for?
The Republic.
What Republic?
Our Republic.
The Old Republic? The New Republic?
The Galactic Republic.
The Grand Star Republic?
The Republic that governs our people.
And who are our people?
Well, if you can find that in the databanks, you would earn a gold sticker.
Are we human, by the way?
I assume my name's Jacob, I hope so.
Hey, we never established it.
You do look human.
We never talked about it. We're humanoid.
Yeah.
We never talked about it.
I mean, my face is pale, but that's because of bad nutrition, not that I'm an alien.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had more information, I would give it to you to set your minds at ease. But for now, we are very close to the end. We all can feel it. But these
I'm a
risks...
scientist. I cannot operate on a feeling. That is so...
I understand. Well,
Whatever
as
words.
punishment, I must take you both off of debris crew. You're both good bridge staff. I don't want to lose you there, and I don't want to lose you, Jacob, in the labs, or you, Cyrus, on security. But I'm afraid, based on the reports of the ensigns who accompanied you, I must take you off debris clearing duty. So please go, have your meals. I will see you on the bridge in about an hour and a half to an hour.
Wait. You looked at your watch.
They I looked at my wrist.
Yes!
Yeah.
Look at you! Yes!
She's not wearing a watch, is she?
You just literally looked at her wrist?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I was going to say that's actually a really good point.
In the middle of like a disciplinary meeting. I have a mole on my wrist. Interesting.
I'll see you about a freckle past a hair.
I will say they have clocks so they can track days, like they have a 12-hour or 24-hour clock. And they attempt to, like, even just, I'm sure some people just are scratching tallies on a wall.
Sure.
Trying to keep track of the days. But it's so indefinite. It's hard to determine exactly how long. Especially, like, if a wall falls, if the tally wall fell down, it's like, oh, crap, I lost count.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Okay, so as we leave and we're going to get our food before we start bridge duty, Jacob, I seriously think there's something wrong going on here. I couldn't really confirm it in my own mind until we met with the captain. I think there's some sort of conspiracy going on here, and I don't know what it is. Maybe now it's a bit of a blessing that we're going to be on bridge crew more than we're going to be on debris cleaning. You know what I mean?
Undoubtedly, chum. Come with me to the lab.
To the lab!
And that seems like a good place to stop for this episode. Thank you so much for joining. Next episode, we will go to the lab, and our characters will learn, hopefully even more, about their current dire situation. Again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed. Please like and share and subscribe if you haven't, and if you liked it, and I hope we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.